So Ollie's going to read out a prepared statement, and then we'll take one question off the back of that, and then we'll focus on the cricket. We're going to start, if you just make sure everybody's on mute, but can we start with Dave Charlesworth from the Press Association? But first of all, Ollie's going to read his statement, so off that we'll take a question from Dave. Go ahead, Ollie.
On the biggest day of my career so far, I'm embarrassed by the racist and sexist tweets I posted about 8 years ago, which have today become public. I want to make it clear that I'm not racist and I'm not sexist. I deeply regret my actions and I'm ashamed of making such remarks. I was thoughtless and irresponsible, and regardless of my state of mind at the time, my actions were inexcusable. Since that period, I've matured as a person and fully regret the tweets. Today should be about my efforts on the field and the pride of making my Test debut for England, but my thoughtless behaviour in the past has tarnished this. Over the past few years, I've worked hard to turn my life around. I've considerably matured as an adult. The work and education I've gained personally from the PCA and my County Sussex and England cricket team have helped me to come to terms and gain a deep understanding of being a responsible professional cricketer. I would like to unreservedly apologise to anyone I've offended, my teammates and the game as a whole, in what has been a day of action and awareness and combating discrimination from our sport. I don't want something that happened 8 years ago to diminish the efforts of my teammates and the ECB as they continue to build meaningful action with their comprehensive initiatives and efforts, which I fully endorse and support. I will continue to educate myself, look for advice and work with the support network that is available to me to learn more about getting better in this area. I'm sorry, and I've certainly learned my lesson today. Okay,
we'll go to Dave Charlesworth, please.
Hi, Ollie. Thanks for your time and thanks for reading out that statement. Can you just tell me what was going through in your life at the time, and did you realise that the tweets were still there, and maybe why you didn't delete them?
So I think I've just been sacked from Yorkshire. I was at a pretty low point in my life, and obviously I regret that massively. I didn't know they were still there, and I just want to apologise to everyone, really. I regret it hugely.
Okay, we're going to move on to the match now. Dave, you go ahead. Carry on, please.
Yeah, just an overall assessment of your day. You know, your plans must have come to fruition with getting Tom and Ross as well.
Yeah, it was a good day. Obviously, it was nice to get my first Test match wicket. It was quite tough for the bowlers out there. So it was slow first session. We spoke at lunch about trying to keep it tight and just trying to nick 1 or 2 out each session, really. Devon obviously batted very well in debut, and we've got work to do in the morning.
I mean, obviously, I think you reduced New Zealand about 114 for 3, and then they just got away from you either side of T, really, didn't they?
Yeah, we thought that at one stage we could maybe get them sort of 150 for 5 and be right in the game. But Nichols and Conway obviously batted very well to bat out the day and applied themselves brilliantly.
Thanks for your time.
Okay, who'd like to go next? Dan from Sky Sports News.
Thanks, Danny. I just wanted to ask you, Ollie, thanks for taking the time as well. Just the importance of wearing the anti-discrimination T-shirts, obviously in the warm-ups beforehand. You know, how important is that to unify and show that message?
Yeah, hugely. As a group, we're trying to move in that direction, and we're all trying to learn and become better humans. And it was massive this morning that we showed that unity.
And also, just today, you know, what was it like to, you know, step out of Lords for the first time, you know, as a debut, and, you know, as David said, you know, to get those first 2 wickets?
Yeah, it was amazing, really. The feeling that I had walking out at 11 o'clock was unrivaled, really. It's something that I've not felt before, and then to get my first Test wicket, I think everyone could see by the emotional celebration how much it meant to me.
And just lastly, I just wanted to ask it, what kind of advice did you get from kind of the more experienced bowlers in the team, like Stuart Broad and Jimmy Anderson?
We just spoke about a plan, really, and just to not shy away from that. Make sure we're running in hard all day and giving it our all.
Thank you.
Okay, any more questions? Okay, we're done then. That's great. Many thanks, everyone. Catch you tomorrow. Cheers. Bye-bye.